Hey, it's April 20th. Did you see I did that with the firework type finger movements? Also, I don't have 20 fingers and this is no longer 18 or it's 10. I didn't think this through when I started counting in fingers.
I've been a long time.
It's April 20th. You know what that means. It means that yesterday was the 19th and tomorrow is the 21st. Some of you might have gotten that joke. It wasn't a very good joke. Maybe you should just let that one go. Catch and release. I don't really have anything to talk about, and so my brain just hits the random button when that happens. So you're gonna get all sorts of things. Sorry. It's like this in my head all the time. Nothing happened at work today, except for I was sort of angry at people and just felt sort of stabby. No one was injured, so it's fine. There's days like that where you just don't want to be there. Today happened to be one of them. And then it rained at work, which is unrelated to me feeling stabby. Actually, I kind of liked the rain. And it was really cool because, as you can hopefully see in this footage, apparently the ground is warmer than the rain, so when the rain hit, it would like steam, and it was really kind of fun to walk in. It'd be like sprinkling, but there'd be steam as all movie. You hear like a werewolf in the background. I don't even know. The other reason I don't want to make this video is because I really just want to work on the story that I started writing last night randomly. Now, a lot of stories I start, I don't know if they're going anywhere, and most of them don't ever get finished. But if I don't write them down, it'll be in my head, and then it'll distract me, and so I have to write down. But I kind of like this one so far, and I'm starting to get an idea where it's going, and it needs a better title. I think that's about it for me. You will all be seeing me tomorrow. Maybe something interesting will happen that I can tell you about, but probably not, because a lot of interesting things don't happen to me on a daily basis. Because that would be just a ridiculous life for every day to have something be like, wow, and then today this cloud swooped down and gathered me up and took me into outer space. What? If that happened, or if things like that happened on a daily occurrence, it would be amazing but ridiculous and also untrue. I hope you all have had good weeks so far, and if not, I hope your weeks get better. See me tomorrow. Bye. That was kind of a weird phrase. Oh, side note. So you ever have one of those moments where like a movie you've just seen and then a book you're currently reading like have a similar line or a similar moment? You're like, whoa, they're totally connected but not. That's happened to me twice with this book I'm currently reading called The Yiddish Policeman's Union by Michael Chabon. I happen to love Michael Chabon. He's one of my favorite authors. His book is set in Sitka, Alaska, and one of my coworkers had brought in the movie The Proposal and they put it in. And apparently The Proposal also takes place in Sitka, Alaska. So that was kind of weird that the same random town in Alaska was used for two entirely different things. And then today, they referenced, you know how in the Roadrunner cartoons when Wile E. Coyote's chasing the Roadrunner and Roadrunner will run across the canyon, and Wile E. Coyote will get halfway across the canyon and then he'll stop and he'll look down and realize he's not standing on anything and then he'll fall? Well, my book just referenced that in saying how one of the characters being married to another character was that she just never looked down, and so therefore it was the perfect marriage. And I had just watched The Brothers Bloom, and there's a moment in that movie where it essentially says that you will never fall if you don't look down, but the moment you do, you doubt and you realize, and that's why you fall. And so it was just weird because it was one of those moments where you're reading or watching something and all of a sudden it just goes and this weird sort of fate universe thing aligns for a second because in two entirely different places they reference the same thing, and it was kind of cool. Anyway, bye for real.